Welcome to another episode of Objective Bias featuring yours truly, Ace Alpha. And this episode is entitled Let's Talk. These type of episodes, I'm gonna pretty much tackle trending topics, anything that's buzzing on the internet or social media or, whatever I feel like bringing to the table that day. But I'm always going to title these episodes Let's Talk. And when you see that, you already know the vibes. Now, with that being said, let's jump right into it. The hottest topic right now is Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is a professional basketball player who recently spent a season in Taiwan, and has played in the NBA for a long time. Actually, former three-time Defensive Player of the Year. Actually, in my opinion, I feel like he was snubbed from the 75 top players in NBA history list. He definitely should have been up on there. It doesn't matter what number, but he should have been on that list. Um, Now, that's neither here nor there. Now, recently, unfortunately, Dwight has found himself in a legal situation to where someone is accusing him of sexual assault. Now, I'm not going to get into the details because it's really cringy when you read about what he's being accused of and just the circumstances surrounding that. So, if you feel the need to try to figure out what's going on, Google is your friend. Do your own research because, again, it's really cringy. With that being said, me and Dwight could go back to AAU basketball. I actually played for the Atlanta Celtics as a youngster. That's an AAU basketball team in Atlanta. And that was my first AAU team I played on. And Dwight was a teammate of mine. That was when I was like around 9 or 10. I want to say 9. We were teammates. So we're pretty cool because of the basketball fraternity in Atlanta. But outside of that, I've kicked it with him a couple of times here and there. And for me, just speaking from my experience, I've never seen or felt that whatever he's being accused of was a part of his life. You know what I mean? But in the same breath, that's none of my business. And why would I guess, be privy to that, so to speak? Dwight actually got on social media sometime this week and pretty much in a nutshell, told everybody to mind their business because it's his personal business. Technically speaking, he is correct. I'm a firm believer of minding my business. I am a professional at minding my business, especially when it comes to my personal business. So I'm with him on that perspective. And unfortunately, because of the type of society that we live in, people are going to give their opinions. They're going to have their negative comments to say, and it's unfortunate because one's sexuality is really their business. You know what I mean? Like whatever that looks like for him, that's his choice, and I respect whatever he got going on. That shit don't affect me. It don't bother me. You know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with me. So why would I care? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people do care. You've seen Mace get on his platform with Cameron saying that it is our business, and I respectfully disagree. It's not our business. As funny as y'all are making it seem at the end of the day, y'all are really just, attempting, in my opinion, to tear down an individual. Now, with that being said, which the focal point should be about this alleged assault versus his sexuality. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and just say that I don't believe that an assault occurred, and that this may be just the bias friendship that I have with him. But that's just my opinion in that regard. And that, again, should be the focal point, not his sexuality. And the crazy thing about it when it comes to that conversation, I've noticed like the comments, people on social media are just going at him crazy, talking down on him, talking about, oh, they knew there were signs and things of that nature. I ain't know shit. Shut the fuck up. You ain't know shit, man. And a lot of, what's crazy about it? A lot of people are of the mindset of tearing down any celebrity, so to speak, and I'm just not in that business. Um, and again, I don't think that y'all may have thought that I was going to come over here and talk crazy about it. I just wanted to give my 2 cents. If whatever his personal choices are when it comes to his sexuality, and for anyone in this conversation, it's really your business. I'm not sure why we make such a big deal about people and their sexual preferences. I mean, me personally, I'm a heterosexual individual, but I also don't even care to know about heterosexuals' sexual business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, anything in that boat in that space is, it should be left up to the individuals involved, and that's it. It's unfortunate that if that is, a choice that he has made in his life, that it has come out this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want it to come out with uh like a negative connotation of assault. You feel what I mean? Like that's just crazy. But again, hopefully everything gets worked out. But I will say this: if it is, and I have to be objective when I say this, if there is an assault and he's guilty of that, then I mean he should be punished to the fullest extent of the law if that's the case. But again, I'm gonna lean on saying or giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I don't think that what I'm saying, he is guilty of that. But again, I don't know that man's personal business, and I'm not even gonna act like I do know. You feel what I mean? But I just really wanted to touch on that briefly because it is a hot topic, and it has the internet buzzing. You know what I mean? Me personally, I wish that um, he wouldn't. I know he's trying to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? As far as um, pretty much presenting that he's not bothered. People should mind their business. But the thing about that is you're just never going to win when it comes to the internet, regardless of how right you are. If it's entertaining, the trolls and opinions will flow. So, with that being said, it's his business if he wants to attempt to defend himself or tell people that they should mind their business. But Dwight, you're not going to win that battle. Not with the internet. Nobody ever beats the internet. The internet is undefeated, like for real, no bullshit. So that's neither here nor there. The next topic I wanted to discuss is Britney Spears. I don't know if y'all have seen recently a picture is floating out there with her ass cheeks out. And the unfortunate thing about this is we all are aware that she suffers from, a mental illness. I'm not sure if she's bipolar or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sensitive to that those type of people because I actually have a sibling that is bipolar, and until you deal with somebody that is bipolar, if you go through that yourself, you're never going to really know what the fuck is going on or how you know how much that takes a toll on the people involved. Now, with that being said, it's like I remember when she won the battle of getting her conservatorship pretty much removed that her parents held. And we all were like, yeah, that's great. She should be able to control her own money and do what the fuck she wants to. You know what I mean? Everybody was Team Britney at that time. Now, fast forward to current time, it's like, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Maybe there's a reason her parents were, had that conservatorship when it came to her, and it's being, displayed and put out there in a crazy manner. You know what I mean? And I don't want to use the word crazy in a negative sense, but it is quite crazy to see what's happening. From her dancing and these or putting up videos of her dancing in her home, just looking possessed, unfortunately. Like she's looking in the camera all like, I know for her, her mind is probably coming off as sexy, but for us it's like, Britney, turn the camera off. So can someone goddamn get a camera? Like why is she just posting all of this crazy shit? You feel me? Like, and that other thing with her dancing with knives, that was kind of crazy as well. I think after that, I saw that a wellness check was done to just make sure she was okay. And I'm just saying, like, who is supervising her? Like, she needs some supervision. Somebody needs to take her camera because she is just all out here, and the internet's having fun with that shit too. You know what I mean? Y'all making y'all jokes. Y'all are, talking crazy about her as well. And it's unfortunate because we can all see that she is dealing with this mental situation when it comes to just how she's presenting herself. And it's sad to look at, to be honest. But somebody needs to go and check on Britney, man. Like even when I saw that video of her dancing with the knives or whatever. Hold on, a little parch. But yeah, when I saw her dance with the knives, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I mean, of course, every so often she's posting, just these alarming and concerning videos, but it's like, man, somebody gotta take her phone. Somebody got to do something. Like somebody got to give her the help that she needs because Britney Spears. You remember from back in the day, and all the hits that she used to put out there, and now it's just like a shit show when it comes to what she's putting out. You know what I mean? So hopefully somebody can reel her in some shape, form, or fashion. Take her phone and just get her to stop posting. She even I think I'm not really 100% sure. I think that she recently put out a book or has a book coming out where she was outing Justin Timberlake. Is like, Brittany, just chill out. We don't need to know all of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know if it's true or false, but if you're gonna tell your life story, talk about yourself. Don't talk about others. You know what I mean? But yeah, somebody go save or help Brittany. You know what I mean? Make sure she cool. Maybe a wellness check has to be done a few times a week. Shit. I don't know, who has control of her social media or her phone or whatever the case may be, but somebody got down, go check on her. For real, for real. And the last topic I wanted to jump on was, and it's pretty old. I'm kind of late to the party, but shit, I didn't start putting out my content until after everything hit the fan. It was about Drake and Joe Budden. They're back and forth, or it was really more so Drake, but pretty much if you don't know what happened, Joe Budden felt this type of way about his album. I don't really think that he said anything negatively. I felt like he was pretty much addressing the sentiments of most of us fans that love when Drake actually raps. You know what I mean? Like, because we know how lyrically gifted Drake is, and I feel like he was coming from the perspective of we miss that Drake, and he gave his opinion, and of course Drake did not like it. Typed out this essay, so to speak, on social media, personally attacking Joe Budden, and it was just so uncalled for. Like, why shoot or why do a personal attack on somebody who's providing their opinion? In my opinion, I feel like his feelings got hurt. You know what I mean? But it's true, Drake. I mean, me being a Drake fan as far as his rapping is concerned, I miss that shit too. Like, I really felt like this album that he just released was about to be back on his Drake, like really rapping type shit. The title was like For All the Dogs or some shit. You think some heat about to be on this motherfucker. Not quite. I mean, he had a few joints on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But overall, it was like, yeah, we could have done without this. You know what I mean? And it was just funny how fans reacted when them two were going back and forth. This was some true light skin shit, to be honest. And everybody's coming at Joe, calling him a hater. I think y'all just be really wanting to make him a hater because he is brutally honest with his opinion. I mean, in today's society, if you say anything negative about anyone from just a critiquing standpoint, you're hating. Like, are we supposed to like every fucking thing that's out there? Like, if somebody don't like your shit and their job is to speak on it, that's all it is. They're not talking to you it's not a personal shot against you. It's about the work that you put out. Everybody's not gonna like your shit. You know what I mean? But I just think that I really hope that Drake gets back in that bag. I don't really see him getting back in his rap bag, so to speak, when it comes to just giving us, what we want as far as the, hip hop community is concerned. Like Drake is playing the long game. He is playing the numbers game. So I understand his approach. I just really miss that Drake that 0 to 100 Drake. You feel what I'm saying? That takeover Drake. You feel what I'm saying? That 6 man Drake. I'm just saying titles of songs that I know he went the fuck out this. I'm going in Drake. You know what I'm saying? Just titles of songs that Drake absolutely killed or whatever. That's the type of Drake that I miss. But I'm siding with Joe on this. I'm sorry. Again, he said nothing wrong, nothing that was, in my opinion, you know, blasphemous. He gave an honest opinion, and this is the opinion of a lot of like rap hip hop fans that love when Drake get in that rap bag. Drake is again, he's playing the long game, the numbers game, and we get it. But shit, if that's what you want to do, that's cool, Drake. Just give us some bangers every now and then. You know what I mean? You don't got to give us a full project. Just drop an EP of, just feed your hip hop fans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would totally be all for that. You did what I mean? But yeah, that back and forth shit, that shit lame as fuck, Drake. You know what I mean? Like, for you to try to, personally attack somebody when they're just giving a critique on the product that you're pushing out. How about you go at his show? You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to go ahead and personally calling him a failure and shit like that? Like that shit whack. That shit lame as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm not in any one of y'all's tax brackets, so maybe I should be minding my business. But that's just my 2 cents on that specifically. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. This was gonna be a quick one. Just wanted to get some shit out there, you know what I mean? And of course, as I end every show, anyone can talk, but not everyone can podcast. With that being said, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.